Hello, y'all. Getting set to go on. Not very long this morning. Okay, and here we go. Taking it that you guys can hear me on 92.9 and 100.9 FM, and you can also hear me on clearly on tuning. All right, it's very important that I get it in there. So I'm trying to get the mic as close to me as possible so that it does not get into the shot, because with Studio 2 I don't have the boom arms and stuff that we have in Studio 1. All right, and as always, my disclaimer: if you hear my dogs or whatever barking in the background, it's probably because the garbage men are passing or something like that. All right. This morning I am not about to keep you long, and I know I always say that and then we get carried away. All right, I'm not about to keep you long. Melina, what's up, sweetheart? Good morning. I'm not about to keep you long because I have a meeting this morning and it is far. All right, yes, it is far. And thank you, sugar. All right, and so I can't stay very long because I have to get up and get out so I can get to the meeting. Okay, now that being said, let me reach out to all of you locked in, locked on, no matter what part of the world you're in. For those of you in the US, my friends who are stuck in the US, last week, happy Tuesday, man. Juliana, don't you worry, you can always go back and look at it. All right, those of you stuck in the US and with all that crazy thing going on out there, prayers up. Hopefully, you get through this and you get back home. All right, I know that's important. Getting back home, because some of you don't live in the US. You only went up for whatever reason, but you're here now. Molly Mall, good morning. Okay, yesterday's Real Talk. Obviously, we do Real Talk Monday to Friday. We don't go live every day. We go live only on a Tuesday. Yesterday's Real Talk was kind of sad. I came in and I spoke about a friend in need, a friend who ended up in an accident. And I also asked you guys, I spoke to you guys about, for those of you who were not live on the radio or on TuneIn, I spoke about, doing things that are very important to you, because you never know. The next minute is not promised. And you're right there thinking that, don't you worry, tomorrow I'm going to wake up and say sorry to somebody, or tell somebody that I forgive them, or tell somebody that I love them. And you just don't wake up. You probably end up in an accident, or something happened. You probably didn't even end up in an accident. You're alive and you're in a coma or something like that. Something happened. Some people would just wake up and they're not good. Okay, you had a stroke, something, and you never get a chance. So I spoke of giving yourself a chance to heal and telling people what it is. Tell me what you think about me. I let you know, and it's done. I love you and it's done. Don't take it for granted that you will have enough time all the time to tell people I love you. So that's it in a nutshell. And I asked you guys to pray for our brother that's in the hospital, because he was just there. And we were praying for the best, thinking of the worst. But guess what? Yesterday, guys, for those of you who were listening, yesterday morning Gigi, Surya morning, Taddy morning, yesterday he actually opened his eyes and he held on to his lady's hand and he put it on his chest, from what I'm getting. So, more power. Appreciate those of you who actually started donating and who were actually praying, because I always say to you guys, it's not even all about money. Sometimes you can't afford to help somebody financially, but a kind word, a kind word and a prayer, it goes a long way. I believe in prayers. I believe in it strongly. Like I've always said to you guys, I'm not the angel. I'm not the biggest angel. I have my flaws, some major flaws. However, I believe strongly in prayer. And so Kirk, he woke up yesterday, opened his eyes, he held a hand. I mean, he's still not out of the woods yet, but that's a plus. And if anything happens after at least he got the chance to, open his eyes, and you got a chance to, so that's what it is. So thank God for that. And thank you to those of you who are actually praying. All right. Now, remember, I spoke on this yesterday, and I gave you the twist about, getting into telling people you love them and whatnot. But how about yourself? How about yourself? How about the fact that you just may not wake up tomorrow morning? How about the fact that you may not? 1 second, I don't know what happened. I think I lost my feed for a while. So just tell me that you guys are still hearing me. Yeah. So I was saying, how about the fact that you may not even make it for the next hour. In the next hour, you may not even make it. How many of you, and I've asked you this question before, and I'm asking it again, and those are questions that I will keep asking until we get up and do what we have to do. A lot of the time we sit down and we say, I'll do it tomorrow. We get scared, and it's okay to be scared. Let fear be your ally. A lot of the time you're scared and you let fear cripple you. Do not let fear cripple you. What you really want to do is use that fear so that you perfect things before you go out there. You're about to get into an exam and you're afraid to fail. As long as you're afraid to fail, you will not fail to prepare. You understand what I'm saying? So you will start your preparation. You will do everything that you have to do. You will get into it. All right? You will prepare for that test because you're afraid to fail. And it is okay. A lot of people say to you, don't be afraid. Don't cry. Don't this. Look, listen to me. Listen to me. Anybody who says to you, don't be afraid and don't cry and this, no. This is madness. Cry when you want to cry. This is the way some people cope. This is the way you release things. Cry when you want to cry. Be very afraid to fail. But note that it is okay if you fail and you have the breath of life to get up and try again. Remember this, and I'm saying it again. It is okay. It is okay to be afraid to fail. However, it is okay to fail as long as you don't give up. As long as you get up, you have the breath of life and you can get up and try again. You actually fail and you're finished when you give up. Okay? You actually fail when you don't start. Remember that. Whenever you fail to start, this is it. This is failure. When you don't get up, when you keep making excuses, when you keep saying, I will do it tomorrow. Your tomorrow is not promised. Your next second is not promised. I'm sitting here talking to you and that's me dead. All right. And this is it. I could shut down. All right. Get up. Somebody says giving up is not an option. Get up and fight back with every ounce of energy you've got. All right. Get up and do what your mind is saying to do. Get up and start thinking and then do. A lot of the time we sit there and we think of what we have to do or what we want to do. A lot of us, and I've said it to you before, a lot of us sit down and we have this whole plan about what our life is going to be. But we don't practice for it. We think only I know, right? I know. But you know me, lighthearted. We think that only athletes are supposed to train. We think that only people in the gym are supposed to go in there and get fit. As a matter of fact, some of us only feel that we should get fit for carnival. I have a question to ask as a matter of fact. All right? Train your minds. Read. Get into the know. You want to do something, yet you know nothing about it. How would you feel if you went into a doctor's office and the doctor says to you, well, I think this is, I really want to, I never studied to be a doctor. I mean, there's just no things. No. If you want to be a doctor, you got to do what the doctors do. Okay, and it's real. Read the Bible. All right. You got to do what doctors do. You have to walk how doctors walk. Don't mind anybody, you know. All right. Listen to me carefully. You want to be rich? You want to be rich? Maybe rich with hey. Not even morning, my brother. You know, Princess Ali. She said they get up with the plan and wait for someone to fulfill it for them. It says real and deep talk. Needed to hear this. But listen to me. Listen to me carefully. You want to be rich? Dress rich. You want to be rich? Walk with those rich people. Do what those rich people do. Okay, I'm serious. I'm serious. Don't just be drawing something on a paper and thinking this is what I want, but then you sit down and watch it and expect it to manifest itself. No, it is not going to happen. And if you sit there and wait, you're losing life. That's one day less than what you had. Get up and do it now. Don't be sitting there and thinking that tomorrow is mine. It's not yours. It is not yours. It is better that you die trying than for you not to try at all. Get the negative out of your mind, and let me tell you how negativity works. The very fact that you're going to sit there and think, oh, this person is going to try to stop me, and to hell with the haters, and you give the haters and the people around you that time, that is time you're losing. Somebody does not wish you well, you wish them well and move on. Don't worry about them. You release you. Release you. Be what you want to be, not what they say you are. Release you. And it doesn't really matter what they think about what you are, who you are, what you do. Okay, it does not really matter. As long as you get up and it means something to you. As long as you get up and it makes you happy. To some people, $1 million will make them happy. To some people, just a simple life where they can pay their bills. That's their happiness. Okay? And some people sit there and they listen to motivational speeches and figure in their mind, oh my God, this is going to happen. And you read endless books. And it is good. It is good. And I always say that to you guys. Don't be putting up post-it notes. Don't be putting up post-it notes that say, I can do this and I'm the master of this and I'm the master of that, and you don't act on it. You can listen to 1 million motivational speeches a day, and any one of those speeches that say to you, sit down, relax, and receive, it will come to you. They're lying to you. Tell them I said they're lying. You need to get up and train, practice. Let me tell you, you need to practice. You need to even practice how you need to train yourself as to how you're going to hold your glass. You're going to hold it and you're going to drink. This is how I'm going to drink when I have $1 million. Do it. It might come off as a joke, but it is real. Practice. Okay? And perfect practice makes perfect. That's what it is. Okay? Keep practicing for what to come. If you're a believer, like I am, put God in it. Say a prayer. And don't pretend that you're holier than thou. And if somebody doesn't get down on their knees and say, our Father, and speak in tongues and fall down, that you're holier than them. No. It is okay to speak to God like your friend. It is okay to say, Father, I don't know what's going on. I've been trying this and that and that. Show me another way. And on showing another way, here is what. It is madness to keep doing the same thing, the same way, and expecting different results. That is the true definition of mad, insanity. Okay? If you've tried something and this is your goal, don't change your goal. Change the method. Change what you do to get to it. That's what you do. That is what you do. I've been taught that God helps those who help themselves. He gives you a choice, and you get in there and you work. Not one rich person can say to you, one legit rich person, one hard worker can say to you that they've not had stumbling blocks. Not one. Even those born with the golden spoon, every now and then they have their challenges. And again, I say to you, rich might not just be money. It may be a good life with good friends, a good family, a strong foundation. To some people, that's what rich is. That's what rich is to some people. Okay? And that too is all right. It's all right. Let me just stray for a little while. Even in what we teach our children. Yesterday, for example, was Common Entrance Day in St. Lucia. A lot of parents excited, packing those bags and getting ready to bring their children in. But listen to what some of them did. You better pass, eh? All the study you have been studying, let me tell you, nothing but St. Mary's and St. Joseph, nothing but Leoneth, nothing. Don't say that to them. Support them. And it is always good when you're trying, just as our children, to have a good support system. Don't mind anybody. That thing about me, I'm a loner and I do things on my own. This is not true. You need somebody that you can trust aside from yourself. Okay? And remember, I said, I think last week Tuesday when I said to you guys, you know, sometimes you need to put down your cape. And I said to you guys, sometimes I'm guilty. I feel like I can do it all on my own, and this is impossible. Sometimes you need that somebody to talk to. You don't need that somebody to get money from. You don't need that somebody to get, you just need somebody to say, hey, you can do this. Sometimes you gotta say it to yourself. I promise you that. But sometimes you gotta say, you need that kind of love in your life. And you're right. Humility is key. When you're there, always remember where you came from. Now, I don't mean remember where you came from so that you don't enjoy the fruits of your labor. This is nonsense. Too many times people want to tell you, oh, you forget where you came from, you get rich and you switch. Well, if that's the case, yes, I rich and I switch. Okay? Remember where you came from. For me, let me tell you what. I remember where I came from so that I don't go back there. I remember where I came from so that I can support those who are still there to bring them up if they want to come up. Always support where you can. Always pull up where you can. Always help people when you can if they want to come up. Don't force it upon anyone, because too many times you get caught in the back of the line because of somebody who is dead weight. Because of somebody who did not want to come forward. Remember that. Somebody says, people, you need to have a town hall meeting for people of St. Lucia, for them to stop depending on people and stop waiting for people and start thinking for themselves and start acting big. You know, believe it or not, like I've said before, all right, you can only reach some, and hopefully I reach one per day, and that too is good. It's better than none at all. We can have all the town hall meetings we want, and you know there are certain people, and it's unfortunate, who will not move, not because they cannot move, some because they're too lazy to move, some because they're scared to move, and some because they think they're already there. If you want to succeed, you need to be hungry. You need to be hungry. Let me tell you what we have in common. Everybody, lazy, hungry, everybody, we all have the same ideals. We want to live a good life. We want to be happy. We want to be able to take care of everything. Okay? That's what we want. Okay? The difference is what you're willing to do to get it. That is the difference. Some people want to go to bed at 7, and it's all right. Don't you worry, everything will fall in. Some people are willing to go to bed at 2 to 3 in the morning and back up again at 5, 6 because they have to get it done. And when they get it done, they rest. I'm not saying this is what you do all the time. Some people can't handle that. But if you put things in place, probably you don't even have to burn the midnight oil. Okay? Probably you don't. But the key here is getting up and getting it done. In order to get to point B, you have to get up from point A. You have to get up and walk. If anybody says to you, right around the corner is your dream, it's coming, you silly to sit there and wait for it. Get up and go get it. That's what you do. Get up and go get it. Don't allow it to come to you, because imagine on the way up there's an accident that will stall your dream. That your dream now sitting in the back seat of a minibus and it's waiting to get to you, and the police taking a while to get there to do the measurements. Your dream is not coming. So chances are it gets fed up and it gets off the bus and it goes back the other way. Get up and go get it. Don't let it come to you. Don't wait for somebody to bring it for you. Don't think that you have all the time in the world to get it, because you don't. And this is what people will not say to you. Don't you worry. You know, patience. Hello? I'm patient. But I'm also working. Go get it. Get up and face it. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it. The only person who's going to say that to you at the end is you. Okay? Well, you can't get it that way, but you can get it another way. As long as it's not illegal, as long as at the end you don't question yourself as to how you got it, go get it. Okay? Remember that. That's more or less what I got to say to you. Remember, get up and get it. Stop sitting there and thinking tomorrow is promised. Drive you. Call a friend. Say what you want to do. Plan what you're about to do. Prepare for your greatness. All right? Prepare for your greatness. Get up and decide, this is where I'm going to put this, and work for it. Hold your cup the way you want to hold your cup. Dress the way you want to dress later. Dress that way. Dress rich. Dress like you're a success. Walk like a successful person. Hold your head up. Look up. Okay, nothing's gonna bring you down. Hold your head up. Bring your chest up. Because that's how you're going to walk when you have it. Start acting like you have it. Start bringing yourself forward. All right? Stop holding you down. That's all there is to it. Now, guys, remember I said I wouldn't keep you long. It's already 4 minutes to 9. Let me say something quickly to you. Remember last week, I spoke to you guys about something. I said to you, every year, for a few years now, probably 8 years now, I do Smile for a Child, where every Christmas We get less fortunate children. We get the children who would not be able to do any better around the island. We pick them up on buses and we bring them to one location and we make this huge Christmas party. You must know about that. All right, you must know about it. You've seen it. All right. But this year, and every year it keeps growing to 1,000 children more. All right. Every year it keeps growing, but this year, because of this pandemic, obviously we will not be able to do Smile for a Child. We will not be able to take all the, I think it will be irresponsible of us to pick up those children to bring them in a zone where we can't control. All right. However, I am not leaving it there. I'm not giving up on this, and I'm going to help where I can. So here is what we're going to do. I kind of gave you a little snippet, but here's how this is going to work. We're going to choose 3 projects. If we can do more, we will do more. But we are going to choose 3 projects that's going to help a less fortunate child or whatever in an area. It can be a football team trying to make it, a cricket team trying to make it, some team and they need uniforms or whatever. It can be a multi-purpose complex that you guys want to fix. It can be a library that you have in mind to build or whatever. We are going to build something. We are going to make something, and we are going to choose 3 projects from you and from the children. So you can get the children to write, send a message, let us know where we can give help, and we will come to the area. Unfortunately, we can't do the entire St. Lucia. I wish I could. All right, but we are going to come to the area, fix it, even though is a house where you know less fortunate children live and they need the help. Let us know. We are going to get the funds in, and you all know me. You all know me. If I say it's going to be done, it's going to be done. All right. We're going to get the funds no matter how. If I have to beg, if I have to get it out of my pocket, if I have to get, this is going to happen. We are going to help the less fortunate. All right, so send in those projects if you know somewhere in need of the help. It does not necessarily have to be your area. Sometimes take yourself out of the equation. It does not necessarily have to be your area or somebody that you like. If you see that they need help, let us know so that we can help. I will let you know soon, Joe. All right, let us know and we're going to help. For me this year, I'm going to put the theme out on Tuesday, and I'm going to tell you all, I'm going to explain next week Tuesday. I'm going to explain exactly what it means to me. And as a matter of fact, you know what, I'm probably going to get killed for doing that, but I'm going to put it out there anyway. No, probably I'm not gonna, not yet. Okay, good. Oh, and I'm gonna give you all this in a little while. Okay, people, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm seeing this guy is up. Alright. Okay, so yeah, I was reading something, a message that I just got. Alright guys, so next week Tuesday, let me not jump the gun, but there's a theme that we have in mind, and it's going to be a big movement. And as a matter of fact, I've already spoken to Darren Sammy, who has given his word on this. Tedison John, who has given his word on this. I've spoken to Cutty and Rikichi. They've given their word on this. You know, Vybe Radio, we give our word on this. All right, and we will be coming to you guys hopefully from this weekend. You will see some stuff on this page, on our Instagram, and it will be shared, and you will know what's going on. I'm really excited about it. It's all about us helping, and it really doesn't matter where you're from. As long as you figure we can help, let us get in there and help you. It really doesn't matter. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Again, remember this brother that I was telling you guys about yesterday. If you can help, please help. And like I said before, I'm going to give you a link. I've placed it on our Facebook page, so you can always scroll down and get that link, but I'm still going to talk about it. If you can help, please help. If you can't help financially, I've always said to you guys, a prayer goes a long way. And I think it's prayers right now doing what it's doing for this guy getting out. All right. Mishan, good morning. She said, Mishan, say amen, amen. Well said. Bravo. Somebody actually sent something that says, for God gave us not a spirit of fearfulness, but of power and love and discipline. And I appreciate that. Shoma says, very touching situation. So Drew agreed. By the way, the wire transfer number, if you want to help, his name is Kirk. All right, guys, he got involved in a motorcycle accident and he's in a bad place, and he's such a beautiful soul. All right, he's a beautiful, beautiful soul. And you know, he's in the US. All right, he's in the US. But if you want to help, the wire transfer number, it's the Linda Smith. You can always go back and the account number, CIBC, is 107015627. So it's CIBC account number 107015627, or you can Western Union Linda Smith. Okay, you can Western Union Linda Smith. You can also call 758-713-8860 if you want to help, or 758-720-8448. All right. He opened his eyes yesterday and I'm extremely happy. All right, and I expect more. I appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Help each other. No, I don't know, but if you go to our Facebook page, Molly Mall, you will see everything else for the GoFundMe and all of that. All right, help each other out, and people, don't forget, get up and get it. Go meet your dreams. Let no one spoil your great day. Only you can spoil your great day. Get up, go down the road, meet your dreams. Don't let your dreams come to you. Go to your dreams, all right? And help out my brother right there, all right? Kirk is in need of your help, all right? Help him. You're helping me. You're just making me happy, all right? I appreciate you. Take it easy. I'm out.